Did you know that this is a thing? The narcissist is so ashamed, yet they will never show you this. They will never show you this. But this is one thing that actually motivates their behavior. Not that shame is a motivation, but it's something that propels that behavior. Did you ever feel that the narcissist put you down, made you feel inadequate? That is because of their own shame. Did they ever tell you that you are not good enough, that you can't do something? That is also because of their shame behavior. Watch this video because this is what we're going to be talking about. Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video we're going to be talking about why narcissists are motivated by shame, like literally their inflated ego, why they feel like they are the ones that have to make you feel inadequate. It's all about projection, my friends. It's all about saying that there's a problem with you because this compensates them, it makes them feel better. Putting you down makes them feel better, and that is literally what is going on here. Stick around if you want to find out what happens, why this happens, and how you can identify these behaviors in other people, because it's really important for you to actually identify this when going forward. What does it look like when someone is seeking validation? What does that look like in everyday scenario? These are the things that we're going to talk about in this video. But honestly, I felt like this was so important. Like, this is a psychological phenomenon that the narcissist literally is motivated by shame. They can't do anything. They're feeling so much criticism, so much issues with themselves. Yet what they do is they tend to project it onto you because, in a word, it makes them feel better. If they're putting you down, then the attention is moved away from them. So it's all about projecting the shame, moving it away from them. Now, if you think about that, right? If you think about it, this is something that is so hurtful when you are the one that is going through this. This is so manipulative. Think about it. They're not their real selves. They're not themselves coming forward. Okay. And also, when someone is criticizing you, when they are projecting the shame onto you, think about how that is making you feel. So let's explore this. Let's talk about why the narcissist will have to put you down to make you feel inadequate, to break you completely so that they can feel better. But my friends, just before I get into the video, I really quickly want to say that I do go live on this channel every single Tuesday. Guys, it's a vibe on these lives. It really is. And I would really love for you guys to join the live. If you have something on your mind, or maybe there's a question that needs answering, I'd say come on over, because there is a real possibility that I could be answering your question over on the live stream. Okay, so let's talk about the whole problem with the narcissist, the idea of shame. Right, the narcissist is never going to tell you this. They're never going to show you that they feel shame. But what they will do is they will project it onto you. They will make you feel inadequate. They will make you feel like you are the actual issue. All right. And at the time when this is happening, it is really hurtful because you don't realize that it's going on. You don't realize that it's happening for you. But what it does make you feel is inadequate. It makes you feel like maybe you're not good enough. And when someone is criticizing you, for a lot of us, this brings up our triggers. It makes us feel like maybe we aren't good enough for the narcissist, or we're not good enough in what we are doing in our lives, the way that we are showing up. And this is where the projection happens for the narcissist. You have to understand that they are motivated by getting a certain reaction from someone, an emotional reaction. This gives them validation. You know, like when you hear in the videos and people are talking about supply, this is it. This is what they mean by supply. It's the validation. It's the emotional validation, okay, that the narcissist wants and needs. So what they are always looking for is the way that you react. Okay, the way that you react to the things that they say. And where this comes from is this inadequacies that they have. You have to understand one thing. Behind all of this, what is going on for the narcissist, all right, is that they have this deep-rooted shame. It is fear-based, because that's how they think. It is fear-based thinking, meaning when you are thinking about your inadequacies, they tend to overthink. They have this negative narrative that is running in their mind all the time, like literally all the time. It doesn't stop. Okay, it's relentless. All right, because where this is coming from is an ego-based mindset. All right, so when you have an ego-based mindset, all of your past life experiences, the way that you have been conditioned, the way that you show up for life, think about their childhood. Was it a narcissistic dynamic? Was it a toxic dynamic? Was it traumatic? Probably yes to all three of them. So what that does is it then conditions that person to think a certain way. Remember, the ego is made up of our past experiences, past life experiences. So how this person shows up is literally an amalgamation of everything that they have been through, everything that they have been taught, everything that they have been conditioned to think. So then this is going round and round in their mind. You know, sometimes like when we tend to overthink, when we get anxious, but we are able to self-soothe. Narcissists can't do that. So what happens is they are feeling inadequate. They are feeling in fear. All right. This is why they manipulate. This is why they trick people, because they want people to see them the illusion. That's what this is about. Narcissists want you to see them in a particular way. All right. So this is why they create all of this illusion, so that you see them, you perceive them in that way. All right. And so when you are seeing them in that way, it's moving away from the reality, the truth of who they are. So this is why people stay in these dynamics, in these relationship dynamics, for longer than they should. This is why, for example, when it's in a family dynamic, you feel so guilty, like, how can you be horrible to this person? It's not their fault, they didn't mean to do this. Or perhaps maybe when you're working or in a friendship, you know, you're like, okay, we can let it go. And this is why we also make excuses for them, because what's propelling this, all right, this anger, this irritation, inability to be able to focus and be present in a moment, what they are doing is they are hypersensitive, scanning their environment in order to be able to control a certain situation, control the narrative. And this is why they end up manipulating people. It's why they gaslight you, because they want you to see them in a certain way. This is why you have troubles kind of understanding that this is who they really are, because in your mind is formed a perception of who they are when you first met them. And that's why it's very difficult then to kind of distinguish, are they like this or are they like this? And this is indeed where the trauma bond happens, because it's this push and pull dynamic. So when these behaviors are rooted in shame, all right, they know their ego-based mindset is coming forward. All right, they know who they are. They know what they are doing, yet they cannot stop this, because they've got this internal dialogue that is telling them that they're not good enough, that someone is going to see through their game, that this person is going to know that you're not good enough. They're going to know what you have been through. They're going to know that you're a fake. And that is why the narcissist has to pretend to be someone else. This is why they love bomb. Think about it. Right at the beginning of the relationship, oh my gosh, they were the most amazing person. And they mirror you, because they want you to fall in love with a version of them, a version of who they are at this moment that they are showing you. Again, this is rooted in fear, rooted in shame. They are not authentic. They don't bring themselves to the table like how they are. They're not their real selves. Yet also they have forgotten who their real selves are. Because if you are building this ego full of defense mechanisms, you are orchestrating the way that someone sees you. So you're pretending to be someone. You're pretending to show up in this way. It's not really you. They don't know who they are. It's just why they mirror you. They pretend to they take elements of you and bits of you, so that makes up them. So the way that you meet the narcissist, this is an amalgamation of people that they have been with, people that they have known or had around them in their lives. This isn't truly them. They're not able to be their authentic selves. So then you think, who actually are they? Well, we don't know. They can be very many different people, because also they compartmentalize. They are different people because in different situations, because actually, you know, if they are going out there, you know, trying to mingle, trying to get supply, trying to get validation, They've got to entice that person to feel a certain way about them. And if they are not conforming, if they are going to be a little bit different, they're going to stand out like a sore thumb. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that for the wrong reasons. They want to be able to mold themselves into something that the people that are around them want them to be. For example, if a narcissist is around, say, maybe high society, they are out, everyone's dressed a certain way, the narcissist is also going to dress a certain way. They're also going to talk a certain way. They're going to hold themselves a certain way. And they're going to pretend to be somebody that they are not. And that's what is going on here. That's why this happens, because they aren't their true, authentic selves. The reason why they do that is because they want you to fall in love with them, you to accept them, and never reject them. Because again, another massive trigger is rejection and abandonment for the narcissist. They can't have someone reject them. That would really ruin their fragile ego. So they have to make sure that they maintain this. They have this type of supply from the people around them. They also don't want you to go. This is why they try and trick you into staying, or trap you into staying in this relationship. That's what's going on here. But you need to see it for what it really is. Narcissist isn't going to change. This is who they are. This is what they are going to continue to keep doing. This is not going to change under any circumstances. So we have to acknowledge the fact that actually, really, is this person worth having around? Is this person's energy having an effect on you? And have to understand that what they are doing is because they are wanting to get their needs met. That is why their behaviors are rooted in shame, all right? They're inadequacies. This is why they're so grandiose, because they know deep down they can't do something, they can't do this, or it's very difficult for them. This is why this happens. And we have to understand that this is an ailment of this disorder. Anyone who is healthy is not going to be doing this. They're going to be their real selves. They're going to be their authentic selves. So this is really about seeing through the illusion, seeing it for what it really is, and deciding whether you want this person in your life or not. For those of you that can't get rid of this person, or you can't let them go and go no contact, well, this is about putting boundaries in place. This is about protecting yourself, protecting your own integrity, your identity, and your well-being as well. So think about what you can do for yourself, not how you can change this person or what you need to do to make this situation better. No, this is about you maintaining your own identity in this situation. Guys, I really hope this video has helped. I really do. There's so much more that's packed into this, and I'd love to explore it. Actually, I did talk about it on this video here. Do click this link because I've talked more about it in this video. But honestly, like, a lot of the narcissists' behavior is rooted in shame. They're ashamed of who they are. This is why they're not their real selves in any shape or form. It's so sad that they don't know who they are. If you are someone that is going through this or wants to talk about this even more, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club if you're interested in joining. Please see the description box below. And also, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you are someone that is going through this and wants to connect with a community of like-minded individuals, join the Discord. Honestly, it is a vibe on there as well. Please see the link in the description box. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.